With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature. With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Queta, ice fare. Mete. Queta, yes, sabiende. Huh? Yeah. Styria each a winner.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily. Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Yeah, will do.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Yeah. Ice fare. On right. Working day. Yano. Woodo. Huh? Yes, sabiende. Dawn.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Where can? Yellow. Where can? Yeah. Working day. Cheer, a stirath churlas.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Working day. Wait, working day. Yeah, worth. Hit your father. Where can? Done.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied.
Yeah.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Huh? Yeah. Work hard. For a reader, Court Leech.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Yes, sir. Asterende. Asterende. Yes, sir.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yeah. Each a wheeler. Working day.
Yes, sir. Yarup. Gande. Ridende. Yeah. Yeah. Asterende.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining. With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Yaru. Working day. Wait, working day.
What's that?
Yeah, worth.
Gonganda.
Yes, sir.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves. The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Yarrow to work. That's sole bio tempran. And your work, eh? There you work that.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Yarway, what surface, eh? Here Wendy off. Gathering and they wood. Garwe gar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Garu upa. Aknawa. Yarwe. Garwe gar. Garwigan. Garwigan asetat. Yarwe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Yes, sir.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack.
Yes, sir.
Hurra! Garwigan, for.
Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler? And your work, eh?
Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Eat your work, eh?
Yaru to it! Eat your work up!
Rima, Garu, Astiga!
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Here's the stupid team, eh? On game day in Tigger.
No! Vin Hester. Ayored
Garu upper. Garu, fed.
Yeah, Yaru.
What the?
Yes, sir. Wasuhala!
Bayod Bay.
Yes, sailor!
Bayod Bay. Stand up past the noon. Vin Hester. Ayored Yaru. You need it up. Ayored Yaru. Ayoredas Yerwe. Yeah, Yaru. Bayod May. Vin Hester.
Yes, sir. Westuhala.
What surface, eh? Eat your work, eh?
And your work, heading off. Eat your work.
Bayod
Very
Yaru.
your words, sir. Each brookie that.
Vin Hester.
Yarway Iawara.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Yerward. Each Yera. Slayer or hard.
defeated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders.
Yaru to work.
Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Facende Wudu.
Yes, sir. Questo hala.
Third Shula.
Yes, sir. Questo hala.
Wasting the Shula!
Yara to work.
That Shula Bale Timbra?
Yes, sir.
Eight Timbra Theos!
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Beardet me. Strele boren jaru. Strele fuse. Vlad boga arod. Strele boren jaru. Beardet me. Strele fuse. Strele boren jaru.
What the?
Strele fuse. Vlad boga arod.
Facende Wudu.
Beardet me. Strele boren jaru. Strele fuse.
What thurfe they? That Shule Beo Timbran. Each Timbra Theos.
Strele fuse.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Strabora, Ferris. Tishnau.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge.
We sindon sekende. Yes. On Styriac, Strelbora. Iquilla.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here, too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
That Shule Bayo timber.
Here's Opa. You're ready.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.